I'm going to rewind here and then just record a little bit with the arpeggiator, with the lead guitar, on top of what I've already done. So some of this stuff can be deep. Like, you can also play the drums. You don't have to use the drum machine on the guitar. Andy can play the drums. Load up a drum kit. He could load up an electronic kit, a drum kit, and play the drums. Other people that aren't musicians or aren't good at the drums can pick up the guitar and just have fun with the drum loops and funk around. I didn't even show you guys that by pushing this button, the star power button, it actually switches to a percussion bank. So like if you're playing a rock kit and you want those congas, you push this, the percussion light lights on, and now all your beats are with like Latin congas or something. Each drum kit has a unique percussion bank. All right, so now with the arpeggiator, I've got arpeggiator types. Arpeggiation means basically you play two keys and it either jumps between the two, dun 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 dun, dun or goes dun 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 dun, dun if you just hold one down. It's just an easy way to make really funky rhythms for people who aren't really musicians or who want to just make easy rhythms. So I'll put it on up and down, and I'll do it on 16th notes. You can also link it with the drum machine. So if somebody's funking with the drum machine, we'll only play a note when there's a drum hit. So it kind of like syncopates your guitar with the drum machine. It's really cool for like two-man improvisation. I got to kill the click. So the strip essentially controls if it's a sustain or really staccato note. L2 down. Tilt controls the octave. All right, so now we can go one more pass, and we can do a rhythm guitar. You also have melody, which is like a keyboard, where we're going to give you a bunch of like analog synth sounds and chorus sounds and stuff. The melody will actually be used for it could be used for the vocalist to sing back. We're not recording vocals. There's like a million both legal and other issues to allow people to actually upload their own vocals currently. So for World Tour, we're just doing, we do the melody so the vocalist can play back the melody. So you can play the vocal part on a keyboard with chorus sounds or guitar sounds or synthesizer sounds, and they'll be able to sing back that part if they wanted to. You can also assign the melody to be played back as the guitar. You have a lot of flexibility when you publish your song to GH Tunes. You can say, I want the player to play back my melody part on the guitar because it's more of a keyboard song, or I want them to play back the lead or the rhythm or a combination of the two or the bass. So the rhythm guitar is all about using chords and playing power chords. We have essentially I didn't even show you this, the scale. You can go in, you can change your root note. Sorry. You can change the root note and then you can change the scale. So this gets a little hardcore for people. You don't have to touch this if you don't want to. You can change from major to custom, where you can go in and actually assignment for each note. There's blues scale, minor, major pentatonic, minor, major pentatonic. I'll just stick with major because everything else I have recorded is an E major. But I can also switch from power chords to beat chords. That may make sense to some of you, but if it doesn't, you don't have to worry about it. All it means is that you'll have more variety of music to download. So let me just go back to the beginning, and we'll do a quick rhythm on top of this, and then play it back. Here you can play the rhythm. I have, I turned it down too much, but same thing as the lead. I can change my effects. I can pick different effects. We have like palm muting. This will palm mute as well. So when it's all said and done, you can then take it into something we call GH Mix if you want to. And it's like essentially a really hardcore MIDI editor. I don't expect casual gamers to do this. I just expect them to be able to download cool shit other people made using this. So in here you can do everything. I'm not going to give you the full list of details, but you can loop sections, you can copy, you can paste notes, you can paste whole sections, you can do anything you would kind of expect in even in like a video. If you have any editing experience at all, video editing, music editing, Pro Tools, MIDI editing, anything, you can do it in here.